All right, guys, welcome back to another podcast. So, this is like the newer, sicker, I'm going to tell Harry this to his face. This is the taller and, just a generally more interesting one to talk to, okay? Welcome back to the show, Joey
Exactly.
Joy.
Joey Joy, what's up,
What's
ladies
going
and
on?
gentlemen?
What's happening? So,
Nice guy.
fuck you. He makes this thing where, like, whenever I'm looking for something to say, I'd look at him. But I was actually looking at Clara because Clara's the one that, like, has been talking about your season for the longest time.
I know, I could tell. She's a huge fan.
Well, we didn't all watch the. I watched season 1, but I didn't watch all of season 2.
Wow.
Sorry,
I only
man.
watched season 2.
I'm so sorry, man. But yeah, so we were like, we heard you were coming on, and we were asking Clara. She was just telling us what happened and stuff. So now we're all filled in.
Now, you guys got the tea then?
Yeah.
Do I have to wear these?
Some of the tea.
You're
You
good.
don't have to.
Yeah. Just want to make sure that you're kind of like
Talking into
deep throating, on the mic.
Deep throw the.
Yeah.
All right, we're good now.
Yeah. Wow, Chris, that was really graphic.
That was
I didn't even do shit. I don't know what they're talking about.
no
Is he
Chris.
gonna be doing shit behind my back the whole
No.
time?
No,
I
Chris literally
promise you I
just
didn't do anything.
fucking necked
They
that
said the
mic.
deep throat thing, and I was like, and that was it.
So you were deep. So you did do something.
Oh, okay, yeah, well, I did.
Yeah. All right. So, guys, make sure to subscribe. Follow us on Instagram. Be linked down below, as well as Spotify. Go ahead and listen to us there at TheSync and Apple Podcasts. Leave us a review. But yeah, man, Joey. So take us to the beginning before Too Hot to Handle. What went down? You were in college playing football.
Yes,
right?
sir.
And then how'd you get like picked for Too Hot to Handle? What was the story there?
Yeah, so that's actually weird. So I graduated from college last year and then moved to Miami.
Yeah.
Best place in the world. And then I'm actually starting to like LA a little bit though.
What's drawing you to LA versus Miami?
I think just like this new world I'm thrown into.
The
Like,
influencer, creator.
Yeah, for
Okay.
sure. This is like where the work is, honestly.
Yeah.
Like and everyone has like the same mindset.
Mhm.
Miami's just like go out, get fucked up. Like everyone has
weird
money, but
town.
nobody works. It's so weird.
I feel like the order to go is California, grind, and then go to Miami and party.
You don't go
So-
from Miami to LA. That's what you're saying?
I'm doing it
I mean,
backwards.
you can do that too. I mean, but I feel like California, like the work, the grind, and all the influencers here and the way they work together and collab, it's just the place to be, and like nowhere else has that.
Yeah.
I agree.
You were telling me before, so we'll talk about your girlfriend later, but like Carly moved into this house, like this apartment building, which I've heard of.
Yeah.
It's like where every Netflix star is basically living right now. What's that about?
I was with them. They were like, I was with Nathan and Carly, and they were like apartment shopping. And we passed like this building, and it literally has a big like Netflix thing on it.
Uh-huh.
We were like, all right, might as well check this one out. Like it must be meant to be. Went in. The Netflix headquarters is there. Just built this new apartment building. I like forget what it's called, but it's actually
we know,
super
like,
dope.
if you live in LA, you see that sign,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
Netflix
yeah.
sign. Yeah.
There's like Netflix security walking around. It's crazy. Like it's brand new. They have a bunch of shit going on there, and so they'll be in there. And there's actually the Netflix like theater is there too. So like when they premiere shit,
They're all
it's like
there.
right there. It's like all on the same campus. It's
Wow.
it's like a Netflix cult that
Damn.
I guess I'm a part of now.
Do you have to be? Do you have to have like been on a Netflix show to like live there?
Requirement. No, just kidding. No. No.
That's what
It's like normal living, but
Yeah.
It just happens to be like a Netflix area.
happens to be the Netflix.
Okay. That's awesome.
Because there was that time when everyone lived on Vine Street during the Vine days,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
YouTube
yeah.
days, but now it's like the Netflix stars are becoming influencers after they're on the show,
Yeah.
and so they're all living in these buildings. That's interesting.
It's weird. Like you see like a lot of these other shows, Too Hot to Handle is a little different just because I don't even know what it is. Like I don't know what the draw is to it, but it's like instantly like, dude, I had like 2,700 followers like a month
It's just
ago.
A month ago,
Like a month
you
ago.
grew like 350K and 400K or whatever.
Yeah, I'm about to hit like $500,000.
Fuck.
And, like,
I think it's the audience that watches Too Hot to
Yeah.
Handle. Like they're like really like into social media and stuff.
Yeah.
Clara, do you follow him on Instagram? Whoa, shit! Never mind. That didn't work out.
I hate
I
on
follow
that.
you.
Yeah.
I knew you were. as soon as-
As soon as you walk in, you can have some competition with Chris. Chris is over here just
What?
Chris is over here like this. You should have seen this kid's face.
What? I don't know what he's
Yeah.
talking about right now.
Nah, Chris
That's
doesn't
yours?
get threatened. Okay.
Yeah, I'm chilling.
Bro,
Chris-
run
like,
that,
Chris is
run
a
that.
threat.
If you guys are
Chris
watching
is a
this,
ladies man.
dude,
I am a ladies man, but
yeah.
I'm for one
Dude.
lady. One lady.
Oh wait, are you guys?
yeah, they actually
Oh
are.
shit.
No.
I don't follow her.
No, it was so funny.
Imagine.
It was funny. Like, you literally should have seen Chris's face when you said that. I mean, like, who really?
I mean, I was
He's gonna
itching
fill
my
me
head.
in. I can't just be like.
Yeah, I was
That's
itching my head.
That's
good.
basically what's happening.
I gotta
yeah.
like have two. Like Chris is already. He's deep throating mics talking about like.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm straight. I'm right here. I ain't got nothing to hide.
It's an interesting thing because we've known Chris forever. You know, this is his first real like relationship, and we love Clara. She's over here all the time.
She keeps Chris in check.
But I read an article about you where you said like you used to juggle like multiple women at a time. The fuck does that mean, man? How many women? Like, how was that? Was that in college? Was that in high school? Like, what was the story there?
Honestly, like this is like my first real girlfriend.
Okay.
Like honestly, like
Carly's your first real girlfriend.
like yeah, I've had girlfriends before, but like she's like the first one that's like I've never like posted her on my Instagram besides like maybe prom.
How many girls would say that you've been their boyfriend?
That's a different story.
I don't know. None. I hope. No.
You don't think any?
Like,
'Cause I saw this thing on TikTok today. It's like, the fuck is the talking phase? You're my girlfriend and I'm single. And I was like, bro, that's fucking.
That's actually fact. That's
Yeah.
that's what it is.
Yeah, I thought that shit was hilarious.
She's a spy from the other side.
Yeah, she was fine. No, yeah, but yeah, because I feel like, you know, maybe you're saying like, oh, yeah, I've never had a girlfriend before, but then there's like 10 girls out there like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, I dated this guy for like.
Yeah.
No. I've had like serious like. Not serious. I mean, yes, I get like serious like talking phases, I guess, where you're like
Yeah.
exclusive, but
Yeah.
like nah, full on like posting your girl like often, like all this shit. This is like the first time I've.
You guys met on the show, right? Like
Yeah.
officially. That's crazy. It's like your
That's
first
bizarre.
girlfriend is off the show.
Bizarre.
And like
That's
late on,
weird.
and like late on the show too, right? Because
Yeah.
you weren't even on there at the beginning.
Nah, I came like halfway through.
So
yeah,
how-
you came in like the last 4 episodes, and then
Yeah,
you
it
just
was, like-
came in.
Yeah, that's 5. Yeah.
How does how's the casting process work for
Oh yeah, so
two? Yeah, we got kind of distracted.
literally somebody just. So what they do is, it's a UK production company,
Okay.
and they have like a bunch of these like not casting producers but like talent finder people that get assigned like areas of the world. And Two Out the Handle is supposed to be like everywhere they speak English, so like whatever country, as long as you speak English. And the girl who like got assigned Florida and the U.S. like probably sent hundreds of DMs to
That's
people.
massive. Florida.
Florida.
Yeah, okay.
And so like somebody got probably like the Northeast, like the wet, like whoever, like got assigned all these areas,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Australia, Canada, or whatever. And she got assigned my area, like DM me, probably DM'd 100 guys like
Yeah.
in Florida. And I just answered, and it was like under this thing, Parties in Paradise. Got a phone call with her, and she liked me. And I like, so they don't really, they can't really tell you anything, like
Right.
nothing about Two Out and Handle. Like that was not even a thing. They tell you like it's going to be on the biggest street. They can't even say Netflix. So like the biggest streaming platform, like over 300 million subscribers.
Yeah.
And then I go to
Yeah,
Google.
you're
I'm
like-
like, what has 3? So the next biggest one is like Hulu with like 100
Right.
million maybe. And so I was like, okay, it's on Netflix. So like whatever it is, like I'm not really doing it. Like I'm in,
It's fucking Netflix.
it's like quarantine right now. Like it's COVID. Like I like, fuck it, like go.
What were you doing at that time in Miami when you
Literally
got
got this like marketing job just so I could like move away from Pittsburgh and like live in Miami because like I had friends down there. I was like, I'm gonna do whatever it is and then get down there. Then a couple months later, got this, and it was just like,
Wow.
I don't do marketing anymore.
Well, how do they find
Well, I guess
you?
I do. I do a little bit of marketing.
You do, but
For
you're for
myself.
yourself. For yourself. So how do they find you? You had how many followers did you have at that point? Like
2,700, less than 3,000.
So how do they find you out of every guy?
No, your guess is as good as mine.
Wow.
And then it's like months and months of like, not Skype, but Zoom interviews. And you're just, it's like the next step. Then you talk to their boss, then you talk to their boss, like groups of these
Right.
people. And it's just like, it's a weird situation because it's like bragging about yourself. Like they do the first thing, like, all right, like how many girls do you get with? And like, what are some of your crazy shit you've done? Like, and you're supposed to sit there like, yeah, you know, I get like different girls. But like, that's not like, I didn't want to be like, you know what I mean? Like, that's
Yeah.
so weird
It's
to
like
do,
it's
especially
like
like,
D-bag interviews.
yeah, it's like, I don't want to be like that. So it's like,
That's also kind of crazy in like a business sense of like, you know, you're having like this like not, you know, it's like a business
Yeah.
casting meeting and you're like, yeah, I just,
they're like, take your shirt off. You're like, all right, well,
It's
On
casting
the
couch?
Zoom in front
on
of the
this-
producers and stuff?
yeah, dude. Like
Oh.
like show, like put on your favorite song and like dance, like bizarre shit. 'Cause they need like to be on a
Yeah.
reality show like that. You're supposed to be like,
Isn't it fucked up that they disguised it as Party in Paradise though?
Yeah, describe that like that area. So you didn't know you're on Two Out the Handle. Like how
No.
do they disguise it and reveal it later?
so. No, it was wild. So the whole time, I'm thinking Parties in Paradise, but I'm not like an idiot. I looked into like the production company. Fremantle's the production company.
Okay.
And I looked into it and it was like, okay, they did Two Out the Handle. and it's on Netflix, and it times up about, it's like almost a year since that aired, and it was a huge success. Like obviously there's going to be a season 2, and I'm like, okay, so like I'm going to keep just whatever, Parties in Paradise parties. The concept of the show didn't even make sense. They're like, you're on a boat with like all these beautiful people, and you're just going to get fucked up and party, and we're going to stop along whatever. And I'm just like, all right, like on a boat. And when I get there, and I didn't ask questions because I was like, okay, I think I know it's too hot to handle. So I get there and I quarantine personally for like a month because I came on later. I think they might have done like 3 weeks or something.
Yeah.
A little less than 3 weeks. I was quarantining for a month in a villa, like a 2-bedroom villa with like a random motherfucker from the UK. He was cool. Yeah. And you guys, no phone. I could only talk to my parents like once every other day for like 10 minutes for like a month. So they give you whatever groceries you want. You can like order food like a couple nights a week. I have like Netflix, YouTube, and like the BDAS cable that's in Turks and Caicos.
Yeah. Okay.
For like a month. So it's like, it's weird. You got to get up like, I don't know. I was like working out, like eating clean. Like obviously I knew I was about to be on a show, like in a bathing suit all day. And so whatever, that happens for like a month. And I go in for my first profile shoot. You know the corny ones in the beginning where you're like, Joey from blah, blah, blah. Like I do this, like like I go out to the bar and like that shit. Yeah. So like you go to it's like a dark room with like these like Star Wars looking ass like things, and I get there and I'm like, okay, it's too hot to handle. I get there, there's like 20 people wearing like Parties in Paradise crew shirts, like crew Parties in Paradise. Their badges say Parties in Paradise. I was like, damn, this is like, I don't think they go that far. Like everything, the whole crew, whole production, everyone's Parties in Paradise, like fitted up, and I'm like, okay, I guess I'm going on Parties in Paradise, whatever. So then you leave, go back. It's like a week goes by, and then I go on the show, and they're like, have you ever heard of Too Hot to Handle? And I was like, yeah, of course. They're like, this is Too Hot to Handle. And I was like, oh, shit.
That's nuts.
I was like, all right, so this is the biggest one I can be on, so at least.
That's insane. But you kind of have that feeling the entire time. So you're like going through all this shit, taking this.
Yeah.
They look for a specific type of person. Because if you're doing like a normal 9 to 5, you can't do that shit.
Nah.
You got to be in this weird state where you just moved to Miami. You're down to fucking go have fun. Yeah. And then you're also willing to just go all day and like quarantine for a month with no phone.
With no phone, yeah. No,
so
that.
Where's the shock factor? Like, where does that come in? Where like, because obviously in the first season, the shock factor was like, oh shit, we can't have sex. But like for you, like if it was like, okay, 50-50, I might be on this show and I might not have sex. Like, were you still shocked, of course?
Yeah. If anything, I was like, because I was thinking like more business minded, and I was like, if anything, I was like excited. I was like, okay, like you don't know how this Parties in Paradise show is gonna do, but you know, like Too Hot to Handle is gonna boom. Like it's gonna do well.
Opportunity.
So I was like, all right, game on, like put your game face on, and you're meeting all these. It's really intimidating, honestly. Like I put out the episode I put up in like a jet ski, and you're like my first time filming anything like this. Like I've never been on a show, like never, like I told you, not huge into social media, like and you're like put on a beach. You literally pull up to like a Hollywood movie set, like those big like cranes and shit with there's like I don't even know 15 cameras, like all this shit, and they're all like whatever, like all this shit's in your face, and then you get like put on a beach in front of all these like obviously like really good looking people, and you're like, what's your type? Like who do you like here? Like, and you're just like,
I saw that shit.
Yeah, it's like what's your type? Soon as you pull up, and then I'm like the type of person. It's like I don't want to like say my type and like have this girl pissed that she's not like blonde, like you know what I mean? Like I don't know, like I'm just meeting all these people and I'm about to be living with them. Like I don't want to step on toes or anything. Yeah. Okay. And that's just like
so like how real is like the beef that kind of happens on Too Hot to Handle then? Because like I don't know, first night like you were I can't remember, I don't know all the names of the people, but you were talking to that one girl and then like the guy with
Carly right after the chase situation with Carly kind of went bad.
No, it was like before that. It was like you
Melinda?
were talking to yes.
And
then who's the other guy that I don't know if he was French or something.
Yeah, Marvin.
Yeah, he was like, you know, he was all jealous and shit. Yeah. And then you're like, I was like, because like you didn't seem like you don't seem like you like, want to like get in confrontation with people.
Nah.
But like the girl was ready to talk shit.
No, she was ready. As soon as I pulled up, she's like, yeah, no, but she's wild though. Melinda's wild. She'll say what the fuck ever to anybody. So like, as soon as I learned that she was like that, and then it like made more sense. But I didn't want to, cause I was, you know, coming in. You don't want to come into a house with like all these dudes here and like be the one that everyone's like, you know, fuck this guy. So like, you gotta be smart, but you also got to do whatever's best for you. So that's it's wild about that. What was the question? How was that?
Oh yeah, how real is like the beef that kind of like was he like actually mad?
No, I mean I didn't really do it. I didn't like do anything with Melinda, so like he probably wasn't too pissed about that. But like a couple things you get pissed off about. The beef about like the money, for me personally, it was kind of like, I don't know. Like you're on camera and like
you know you're on camera.
You know you're on camera and you know you're on a show. You want to like bring the drama up, obviously.
Sure.
And everyone's like, someone like kissed and lost $3,000 and everyone's like coming at you. And then when the camera's off, everyone's like,
okay.
You know what I mean? Like
for people to understand the premises, like you can't, you lose money when you do, like Harry was explaining this obviously when he came on the show, but you lose money when you do certain things. Like you kiss somebody, you end up like having sex with them, you lose a certain amount of money, and that comes out of this $100,000 pot, right? Yep. And so, and they tell you that like after they reveal it's not like the Paradise Show.
Yeah.
And so it's this intense thing where you put a ton of people together who definitely want to fuck, but they cannot, or they're going to lose each other money.
And you're sleeping in bed with them every night.
Yeah.
And that's also another trippy factor. In the bedroom, like 30 cameras also. Like
right.
Everyone has their own cameras and more. And there's like night vision and there's heat sensors. So like
heat sensors?
Because I got there and I was like, all right, they can't see what I do like under the blanket. But they have like infrared, like you know those things?
Like what do they see? Like red going into blue, slowly coming out, turning into yellow.
So they see like the outline.
Turning into yellow?
I don't know.
It's the mix.
He didn't pass high school art class, but no, they see like the outline of your body, like the body heat.
Yeah.
And they can see what you do. But
it's just a fucking cock.
No, so you actually can't get away with any beating up. There's a camera right in your mouth when you're taking a shit, like in the shower, like you literally can't do anything.
Can you jerk off?
No.
Oh wow.
That's one.
See, now that's just out of pocket.
Yeah.
Because like the thing is, at least if you aren't getting pussy, like you can still jerk off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like.
Like
well, no, I'm just saying like in like daily life, like if you're like if you have like a dry, if you're dry for a little bit, then like you just fucking jerk off and like everything's fine.
Exactly. How much do you lose if you jerk off?
I don't remember. I want to say like,
because like
somewhere between like $3,000 and $6,000.
$6,000?
Maybe I think it was $4,000 because the one dude did it. Cam on the show.
Yeah.
Beat off in the show. He was like went. He said fuck it and did it. He was like talking to the other dudes on the show. He's like, yo, like I gotta like do it or I'm gonna like fuck her and we're gonna lose $20,000. So we gotta like. And so they were like watching the door for him. It was like real dramatic, honestly. They're like out front of the door like waiting. And, like someone wanted to use the bathroom. Like can't go in. Like there's business. But it's like he's
just beating off in the.
Yeah. They're like, how long do you need? He's like solid like 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Oh my god. Man.
That's so funny. Oh wait, what were some of the questions that you had?
Oh yeah, so the question I came up with is like, so we were thinking about like money deductions and shit. Like, how much are you losing for just like raw anal? Like
anal raw.
Yeah. Did anybody do raw anal on the show?
And is that detected by the heat?
No, no. Lana knows anal. Actually, Lana is the robot.
Yeah.
That's spelled backwards is anal. So
yes,
like, that's like her. Yeah.
Can you explain Lana real quick for our audience?
So Lana is like this Alexa type thing, and it's like this cone-shaped robot that pretty much runs our life for like however many weeks you're there. She talks shit. Sounds like Siri. Like she's like, hey, she's like Joey. And you're like, oh fuck, what's she about to say? So like she like runs shit around there, and she sees everything. Like all the cameras are her seeing everything, and but yeah. So raw anal, I would say like upwards of $20,000 probably.
Did anybody do anal on the show?
No.
I feel like that's kind of a big step. And
that's a bigger step.
That's like something when you get cut, like, because everyone there's just meeting each other for the first time. So if you're like that big of a savage, where you're like the first time you're hooking up, like you're going straight for the booty hole, like I don't know.
I thought that's what would. Maybe I'm mistaken, but I thought that would be like the first time encounter, right?
Oh,
just
no,
straight
man.
to anal. But.
Is that what you do? That's your forte?
Yeah,
just straight to the anal.
For sure.
Because like girls like to say like I'm still a virgin, but they get like anal.
Yeah, come on, dude. It's
that
like
one's always
it's
the
okay
best is when people say they're saving themselves for marriage and then they'll just like do anal with people and it's like
that doesn't stack up.
You know, I think save the anal for marriage. Like,
that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Well, it's more or less
you have to have more trust in the person to do anal. I feel like so marriage would be like way more.
Well, it's like I'm no rocket science, but anal is significantly more gruesome than just regular sex.
For
so
sure.
like. I mean, there's a lot of shit that happens in anal, and therefore, like,
a lot of shit that.
A lot of shit.
A lot of shit probably.
You know, I mean, it's just
I've never. Have you done anal?
No, I haven't.
He's like, this is my podcast.
No, I never have. I never have.
Okay.
Nah, never done it.
I've never done anal.
I've actually never done either. I don't really get the physics of it. Like, I feel like buttholes are. All right, go ahead.
No,
buttholes are a lot smaller
it's
than
just small, tight shit.
I think you got to work up to it.
Yeah, I mean, is there like a pull out like deduction difference?
Wait, what?
No. Like
no, we're just talking about like actual like just like genuine like is sex just like rated on like one thing, or like do you get like less point deduction if like you're pulling out, or if like you're like using a condom, or you know, like all this stuff?
There was condoms like everywhere. Honestly, like next to your beds, you're like not allowed to have sex, but they're like, in case you want to like do something, like here's a condom. But
well, they don't want more people leaving the island than what they
like they're multiplying.
Yeah, the people are fucking multiplying as they're on the island.
No,
imagine it's like Too Hot to Handle star gets pregnant while filming.
That's minus.
You'd have to be on the show for like a
guys.
year.
Yeah.
You'd have to be on the show for a whole year.
Yeah, but like imagine like you're like driving home on, you know, you're like flying home, you're like feeling a little sick and shit, and then you like get tested when you get home. You're like, yeah, I just got a fucking baby from this reality TV show.
That'd be nuts.
That would be an interesting
break
one.
The internet. You'd probably
that definitely makes season 3 nuts.
So wait, real quick. Speaking of
Imagine
anal, how did everyone see like Harry Jowsey on the show from the previous season? Do they see him as like?
Speaking of anal.
Yeah. Just it made me think of Big Man Jowsey. So
Jesus Christ.
You guys know him?
Yeah, we love Harry.
He's on the podcast.
I'm saying only this because we really know Harry well.
Yeah.
Harry was huge off the first season, right? Was he one of the biggest like successes off the show in terms of what he did in social media?
Oh my god, dude, the dude like business wise, anybody can't, even if you don't like the guy, like you can't say anything bad about what he's made of. Like I literally can't name even like biggest reality stars you can think of, like Snooki, like Mike the like who whatever. Like Harry's killed the game. Like he's made longevity of it, and I think like that's what we all think of when we were off the show. And if you want to pursue this like influencer thing, I think you want to kind of look at what Harry's done and maybe not like copy everything he's done. He has his like niche, like he talks about like sex and like that's like his thing kind of, but like he's made it work and he makes money and he's knows how to stay relevant, which is like the name of the game.
Dude, when he's in like when we go to like around like a ton of these influencers are a lot bigger than we are, like the Sway or the Hype House guys, and they're like all hanging out and Harry's there. He is part of that.
Yeah.
And it's weird that he made that transition so quickly without making that his original thing. He's close with all these different influencers and he's able to collab with them. And that's like, I don't know if he did that on purpose or it's just like who he is as a person made it easy to do that.
Yeah.
He fucking killed it.
Killed it, bro. I told him. I tell him every time I see him. I'm like, bro, you killed the game.
Yeah.
Like that's what we can only hope to like, because being realistic, like this thing doesn't have longevity unless you make it.
Yeah.
Because like soon as the next season of Too Hot to Handle comes out, you're.
Oh yeah, there's
You know
new
what I mean?
stars and there's
also like international Too Hot to Handles now. Like I was like typed in Too Hot to Handle today. There's like Too Hot to Handle Brazil. Yeah. I haven't watched it, but I saw it on Netflix. Yeah, I thought it was interesting. I was like,
it's still got to be like America or like UK is still like the peak of it. That's like the biggest crowds and they has like the biggest result after the show.
People in the UK love their reality TV.
They do. Yeah. I mean, the Love Island was massive. It started there.
Yeah.
That was insane. Yeah.
The Love Island USA doesn't do as well.
Have you watched any Cody Co videos talking about Too Hot to Handle?
I watched his like the first one when the show came out. I watched it and he's hilarious. Yeah. That's like the first video I watched of his.
Yeah.
Who he look like right
Oh
now.
my god, he does look like Cody Co.
People say that shit. I used to have long hair.
He
like
used to have hair down to here.
Yeah.
You do look like him. You related to him?
No, at least I don't think so.
Do you know him?
No, what was that?
Do you know him?
I haven't met him. No, I'd love to though. I think it'd be kind of fun. Like literally, there was a time
You guys should
where
have him on.
everyone I would meet would be like, "Oh my god, you look like Cody Co."
You do, bro. When you said that, I like kind of like.
Yeah. No, yeah. Everybody
I was like, oh,
Like,
is
he's
he
actually here.
Is his brother? Is that him or what?
Yeah, but no, his videos are fucking hilarious about
Yeah.
Too Hot to Handle and
He like does it in a way he like makes fun of it, but he also says like it's the best reality. Like he
actually watches it.
Yeah.
And that's why he's able to make fun
Like,
of
you know
it.
what? I'm actually like into this now.
Yeah.
He just did one about like Fuckboy Island or something.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
Oh,
Or
did he?
F-Boy Island.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was funny. It was like, because I was like, bro, what even is this show? Hulu made like a F-Boy Island.
HBO Max, but
yeah.
no, dude, I literally see those motherfuckers everywhere. Like I've like
Is
Garrett.
that Welcome?
Yeah.
That's what he's on. Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, that's on HBO.
He was just here a week ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know this guy named Welcome.
Huh? No, he came
he's
to
just
my
chilling.
party.
Yeah, just chilling.
Well, the thing about that is like if you want to go influencer route after that show, they made it really tough. One, because HBO Max I feel like is new at that shit, and it, like whatever goes on Netflix is going to get traction, but it's hard for them, and they kind of got put at a disadvantage from a dude standpoint because there's 3 girls and like I think like 30 dudes.
What? The ratio.
Yeah, so
Well, dude, it's F-Boy Island, man.
So you're competing against like 29 dudes?
yeah.
Biggest F-boy wins.
Shit, okay.
So like you really to like get a big like jump start on your career from that show, you really have to be like the main.
Yeah. And you have to be big enough where people are taking those videos from HBO Max and reposting them everywhere else. It's easier with Netflix, but it's a lot harder if you're taking it from HBO Max, which is a lot less subscribers, and then that has to go out to a ton of different people.
Do you guys have HBO Max?
I had it in college because I had like a discount.
And then we had it to watch.
You had the student discount when that's over. You're
when it's over, I'm not paying for that. No.
We had it to watch Game of Thrones again.
That was it. Yeah.
And that's just about it.
That's kind of it.
Not F-Boy Island.
Not F-Boy Island. If it shows up on TikTok, I'll
dude,
see the clips.
honestly I haven't watched as much TV as I used to. Like I used to watch TV all the time, but like Netflix and shit all the time. I guess not having a girlfriend makes you watch a lot less Netflix.
Yeah, that's like the go-to. Like let's chill.
Yeah, but I was actually thinking about it.
You had a girlfriend?
Oh, no, I did.
You don't anymore.
No, I've had a girlfriend for like a year now or something. But I was thinking back to how many shows I've watched on Netflix. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you throw a show on and then you start fucking, and then it's like, you know, there's no reason. Like, but like it literally happens on. Like, there's probably endless shows on Netflix that I've watched, and I've never seen it.
It says like continue watching.
I cannot tell you a single thing, and you're like. You know, because I dated her for a long time, so you like start to like go like back to movies. You're like, oh, we're already halfway through this one.
I saw a TikTok that was like, out of that trend, it was like, play the song that you've like fucked to the most times, and it like skipped to like the Office like theme song.
Yeah, Parks and Rec fits in there randomly. Wait, so is it weird when you're with your girlfriend now and you're watching Netflix and then your show is just like popping up like, as you're scrolling down? Because I know that sounds weird, but like I feel like that's a weird thing to experience, especially since you weren't doing this a year ago. No,
watching myself on TV was definitely a bizarre concept.
Did you watch the whole show?
I did. I need to watch it again. I'd like watch it with like all my boys like drinking and just cause, like the day it came out. You know what I mean? It's
That's
like
the best
hype.
time
Like,
to watch it. Yeah.
I mean, honestly, at this point, maybe not, but like I would like to sit down and like really see because like the whole world's like seeing how you are on there, and I should probably sit down and watch it again, but.
It's hard to watch yourself. In my opinion, I
weird.
can't watch myself.
Listening to your voice and shit.
Yeah.
And
it's gotten so much easier after like doing like podcast. Like now it's fine. I used to hate it though. I totally know what you mean.
I still hate my voice.
Yeah,
like I listen to my voicemail and I'm like, oh, I hate
your voicemail.
Your
from like
voicemail's
fucking
from
8th
No,
grade.
I changed it. I
voicemail?
changed it, and then I listened to it. Like I listened to it recently because like what I get like a bunch of random calls from out of nowhere. So I want to know like
his number to fans.
What do they want? Like what do they listen to? And at first it was like my 6th grade self, but then I changed it and I was like, I hate how I sound.
Yeah, honestly, your voice got annoying to me real quick. Too.
Yeah, thank you. Right, fucking finally,
I'll just
someone
fuck off,
said it.
guys.
Jeez. So tell me, Carly, you guys are dating for a while. We didn't go over this yet, but it's a huge topic. It's a huge part of like your social media as well.
Yeah.
What is that like? You guys are dating from after the show.
Yeah.
Does it feel? How different does it feel like being together off the show versus like on the show?
I think. Dating off the show, you really learn about each other. Like on the show, it's like you're filmed 24/7 and like you're getting pushed in these situations, like talk to other people. They're like, so when you have a problem in a reality show, like between two people,
everyone else.
Well, I mean but what's completely different from real life is that they say, okay, you two go sit and talk about that right now. Where like as in real life, like you have a problem, like that doesn't really happen.
Yeah.
Like,
well, the girl would like not talk to you about it for like a day.
Exactly.
And then you're like, yo, what's up? Yeah. That's how real life.
You're put face to face, like, all right, you two sit down, and they tell you, like, ask them this. And then you're like, oh, shit, all right. And then so the camera's on, like, so you really, I mean, not that we had any, like, real problems in the villa anyway, but, like, that's really unrealistic. And then when you get in the real world and, like, other people get thrown in the mix, and then also, like, a total of, like, 2 million followers gets thrown in the mix just, like, on our relationship. And then it's, like, I don't know, you go out in public and you see people or, like,
yeah, people got to run up to you guys, right? In public. What do they say?
I don't know. Are you the guy from 2 Handle?
Okay. Yeah.
But if you should start saying no.
No, I do. A lot of the time.
You're like, no, dude.
Like, can I get a picture of it? Like, yeah, you just Venmo me like $10.
Yeah.
So, so she was into Chase on the show before you came on.
Yeah.
And like their interactions always crack me up because like I watched a little bit of it and she's like very like out there and like, you know, like friendly, and then he's just kind of like yeah. And I was like,
have you guys met him out or anything?
Yeah.
No, wait, actually, yeah, we have.
I've met him several times out.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been at parties.
Are you tight with him?
Not at all.
Not at all?
I'm not a fan. He wasn't very nice to me.
Yeah. I mean,
He just get like he just
I would say like, "What's up?" It
was also
nothing but
like,
what's
I
up.
was like with like these two girls that you know like they like aren't like the influencer space.
Yeah.
And they like went up and like introduced themselves. They weren't like on any like fangirl shit. Like it was not like, and he was just a dick. And it's like
that's so weird, dude, because that's what like everybody says. And I'm like, at first it was more like a bro, like, what are you doing for yourself? Now I'm just like, all right, whatever, fuck it. Because every chance he gets, he like brings us up.
Yeah.
And it's just not like, I'm glad you had kind of a little taste of
I
it.
wasn't personally like he was with some who was the other guy? Marvin. What?
Black dude from France?
Nah, he was with fuck.
No, it was the other. It was another. It was a guy that looked like Marvin,
Oh, what?
but he didn't have an accent. It might have been Marvin. I don't know.
Probably.
I'd do a bit Marvin.
Probably.
I don't,
Yeah.
He didn't. But that guy was super cool.
No, Marvin is the
He
man.
was
I say
hella
it all the
chill.
time.
He was like really nice. Man, like, we were chopping it up for a while, and he just wasn't. I don't know. He just wasn't very nice.
Really?
Like, and I don't have any, like,
Yeah, I wouldn't
problem
say-
with him. He just wasn't like a.
You guys
great,
have beef. Should we set up a
Yeah.
boxing
Yeah, we
match?
should. Honestly, let's just get in the fucking ring.
Oh,
Honestly.
he would beat my ass. He's fucking huge.
Yeah.
So you never settled it with like Chase, so it's still a little icy.
No, I mean, I thought whatever. I talked to him once, saw him in Miami, which, by the way, like, I don't know what he's doing. I saw him at like 2 p.m. at this pool party, at the SLS pool party.
okay.
I don't know, have you seen the TikTok of him like throwing like
Yeah.
$10 and ones into like the pool?
That's him.
oh, you didn't-
Yes.
Fuck that guy, dude. I saw that video. I was like, fuck this guy. He's like, that's him.
Yes. That
So
is him.
that's him. And,
Okay.
Yes, that
and
is him.
so I was there at that party. And we were like, all right, whatever. He's wearing this like
Wait, that was like recently.
couple like
That was like a month.
couple,
2
yeah
months?
3 weeks.
That
3
wasn't
years
like
ago,
a video
month.
from like 3 years ago.
No one was paying attention to it.
No, and there's you can see dudes in the pool like
What is this?
He's like $13 for the ones. But anyway, we saw him that day, and whatever. I didn't. Whatever. He was like being weird. Cause he just posted like text messages from Carly from like months and months ago, like January or some shit, like saying like trying to expose us, whatever. And the text didn't even really say anything.
Yeah.
But then we saw. So I wasn't gonna be like cool with him. I was just like whatever, like what's up, like
What's
whatever.
going on?
I wasn't gonna like make a big deal about it. And then we saw him later that night. And he's fucked up in the same clothes. So we saw him like 2 p.m. Then we saw him at like 2 a.m.
Bankrupt at this point because he's throwing all the money in the pool.
All of the money in his wallet's gone. Wearing the same sweaty ass hoodie, like 7-on-7 high school gym shorts, and like I don't even know, the same exact fit with like a backpack on. And I was like, oh, what the fuck? Like brush up against him. He's like all wet and slimy and shit. I was like, bro, like what are you doing? Like didn't really talk to him. And then saw him at another event and was like, yo, like, let's talk, bro. Like, whatever. So pulled him aside, like, talked to him and didn't really get any answers, whatever. And I thought it was kind of squashed. I was like, okay, we'll go. And then, I don't know, he sees, like, some, like, Hollywood fix, I don't know, something, whatever. And he's like, yeah, like, I don't know, like, fake relationship, shit like that. And it's just like, I don't know, like, beating a dead
saying
horse. Like,
fake about what? Like your relationship
he's
with
saying me and Carly aren't
real. You guys are fake. Okay.
a real relationship. And, like, because, I don't know. And it was just like, dude, just, like, drop it at this point. Like
It's over.
if
Show's over.
Yeah.
He's also honest. He can get it he has a large opportunity of people that he can talk to.
He
He's
could
been on
branch
the
out
show.
somewhere else.
And the thing is, it was like, I get it though, because like I'm not completely salty about the situation because you like sign up for it kind of like in this in like this world.
Yeah.
You're sign up for it and it's the name of the game. And like,
Yeah.
if you kind of don't know which direction to go in your content, you kind of just go to like talking shit like right away.
Mhm.
And it's like, okay, because then that keeps you, people like to see that and it like turns
For sure.
heads and whatever. So I don't know. I don't really know what he's doing, but that's definitely not like, at this point, like we don't follow each other. Like he's not. We followed
Yeah.
each other literally up to like recently. Then he started to do that, and it was just like, I don't know.
That's what
It
kinda
kinda
ended.
fit like.
It's just weird energy where you like know it's not super malicious because he's just going after like clouding that drama.
Yeah,
But you just standoffish.
yeah. And that's
Yeah.
where we see each other. We don't really speak or anything. And I'm like cool with Harry, and I like dab Harry up, and then he like Chase will be there, and it's just like
Awkward.
I don't
Yeah, I know what
It's
that's
just-
like.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it's like
yeah.
whatever. And then Harry's like giggling about it, so then I'm like giggling about it, and it's
Yeah.
like.
And Harry doesn't get in beef because he's like, no one can hate Harry.
Nah.
Well, and Harry can
Smiling
also
all
beat the
time.
fuck out of
Yeah, he can
anyone,
also
too.
beat the fuck out of anybody.
Harry's a great shit stirrer. Like he's like a good mediator. Like you go on his show, to like chop up the beef real quick. And
Yeah.
he's great at being like, what?
What? Tell me more. Give me the clips. Give me the.
That's
You guys are though too. I've
Yeah.
heard.
Oh, 100%. This entire time, we're like, dude, this is going to be a clip.
for sure. So yeah, I guess to put it kind of, I mean, to rest, I guess from my end.
Yeah.
It's just like I don't know. Like I don't really care what he's up to. I heard he's fucking. Like talk to girls. They're like, yeah, like he has a girlfriend, I think now, but he like entered. So all right, this is a quick story from the other day. So we had this like Netflix casting thing. Like we had to go do. They're like doing a big casting call thing.
Okay.
And they were like, "Will you guys come in the morning? Like talk to people that want to come cast, whatever." So we went and did that. And these girls. So as Chase is showing up, these girls are like casting for a Netflix show, and they're like everyone comes up to us and like instantly starts talking shit on Chase because like I don't know.
They all have experiences.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I mean, and they just know like yeah, like Harley, like I'm glad you're with Joey, whatever. And so. What was it? Oh yeah, so
so what is this casting call, real quick? It's people perspective,
casting, whatever. Yeah, so it's and Netflix is doing a huge casting call for The Circle, Too Out to Handle,
okay,
like all those shows, and
certain,
they're getting for their next season because they're all being successful. And so we were all there. It was me, Carly, Harry, Chloe from the first season. Chase was there, just like Too Out to Handle people that were in LA and went to it. And these girls run up to us and they're like, "Oh my god, like whatever, Chase, like he like." We saw him at this party and he like introduced us to his girlfriend. Yeah. And then like she had to leave early or whatever. And he like an hour later like started to hit on me and was like, "Hey, like let's like go do whatever." And she like reminded him like, "Yo, you just like introduced me to your girlfriend." And he was, "Oh, whatever." Like, and I just
he mixed it up.
I was like, "Oh shit, bro! Like you gotta keep your shit straight."
I remember seeing the episode of The Office where like they can't keep track of like these girls they're talking to, so they mark them on the arm with fucking pen. They can't tell these Benihana coworkers, so they just start marking them. I think that at some point,
I could see that. I could see that happening actually.
For sure. Yeah.
I could see that.
You gotta get your. That brings to another topic about like relationships in the public eye. Is like you got to be careful with that shit. Like you can't be taught like bringing your girl around and then like talking to other girls while your girl's around because people know like if I were to do something like never would, but if I were to do something like someone's gonna see.
There's no hiding.
Yeah,
like, there's gonna be a TikTok. There's gonna be a TikTok on your For You page the next day. Like, I was out partying last night and this dude was flirting.
Joey was
we were talking about this the other day too. Is like girls do this thing where it's like, and you will not catch guys doing this. Girls do this thing where it's like, "Hey girly," like in the requested DM, like, so look, she's like, "Yeah," because guys, you'll never see like say, like I don't even know, bro, like. I was out and I saw your girl like do something with someone. Yeah. Like I'm not gonna text you like, "Hey broski," like or like DM you like random, like not even know her. Like girls love to do that. Like some girl they don't even know, but know like this is their boyfriend.
There's been times though, like where like there's been people in our house and me personally, like there's people that have like boyfriends, like you know what I mean, like have boyfriends, and I'll be like, "Bruh, I almost want to tell that dude, bruh, like."
Is it your place? Like, can you tell that to the guy? I don't know.
I don't know, man. It's kind of like I didn't. I didn't, and I don't think I ever would. But like,
did it?
No, I didn't.
Oh, did
no,
it?
Yeah, he fucked her, and then it was.
Oh, you fucked her. Oh, you hooked up with a girl.
No.
Tell her boy.
No, I hooked up with her boyfriend.
Wait, what?
No, so he's saying is that a girl was flirting that he knew she had a boyfriend.
Flirting with you, you're saying?
Yeah.
No, and I didn't know that she had a boyfriend per se.
Oh, you didn't.
But afterwards, I thought, I thought
you were saying you were just witnessing a girl be a hoe while she had a boyfriend. No, she was being a hoe
to you.
Yeah, and I was like, bro, I almost because I didn't know. I wouldn't. I don't think I would. I wouldn't. I might if I knew a girl had a boyfriend, but I didn't. And it probably would have been good to maybe just like, dude, your girl's a fucking hoe, man.
I mean, that I feel like, well, okay, what do you think? At the end of the day, is that bro code to tell him, be like, okay, your girl's like hoeing around? Because it depends on how close you are to that guy.
They'll call him like a fucking. They'll say that about a guy that's doing the same thing.
That's what I'm saying. Girls love doing that.
Yeah,
but I'm not the one.
I'm not. I don't want to get into other people's business.
I'm never gonna text a boyfriend, especially a dude. If it was my boy. Like
exactly.
If one of my good
relationship,
if it's
how
like
close?
One of my boys, and I see his girl do some shit, like
Clara, like, if you ever do that, I'm going straight to fucking Chris. We swear to God.
Just know if you're gonna pull some shit, don't do it around his boys. But
at a different school, different place.
Gotta go to a different place in LA.
But yeah, I wouldn't unless really it was my boy. Well, girls from the other hand will like not know the girl, not know the guy, see it happen, and go like.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because they have the moral justification that's okay in some way because you're like protecting the guy that is innocent, but really it's just, dude, you're just fucking shit up.
Yeah. No, I just.
You just stay out of it.
Yeah. Definitely stay out of that.
So besides.
Even though I guess I kind of just aired it out on a podcast for whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
Well, no, because he didn't really actually have a girlfriend then in that case.
Who?
With Chase.
I don't know. I think he might.
Oh shit. Okay. Anyway.
Allegedly.
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 Yeah.
It's all legend.
Besides Chase, is there anybody else that you like? I mean, you're new to them, so you're not experiencing like that creator beef. Do you have any other beef with people, whether it was on the show or like in person, like that you met?
Nah, not like
everything else.
Not like everyone. I guess the first time you meet everyone, like you have to be a real dickhead to be a dick. Like the first time you meet somebody.
There's a lot out there, man. There's a lot. There's people that are just
those are the true dickheads.
Just absolute, just like shitheads.
The ones I'm waiting for are the ones I meet and then like that you're cool with, and then like some weird shit, which like I hear like happens a lot.
It does. Yeah.
I mean, LA. The best way to describe LA is like, LA is just high school, but with money.
Yeah.
A lot more drugs and like
a lot more people watching.
And then a lot more
a
people.
lot more
watching.
attention.
Yeah.
And that's the best way to describe LA. Like, you know, it's literally just high school.
Yeah. And we've had like in our situation, we've had people that we've had on that it just doesn't. We're just not getting along. Like we just don't fuck with the person, and they don't fuck with us, and it's just really, really uncomfortable. Yeah. And afterwards, people ask us, we'll be honest, like, dude, we just don't fuck with the person. It didn't go well.
Yeah.
But like, we never would talk shit about the person that we generally get along with, right? Like we're actually tight now. We've hung out, and like we're solid. We're gonna probably go do more stuff like this week
for sure.
But like there's been situations where it doesn't happen, and it's pretty clear that we just don't get along. And oftentimes it's on camera, so people know as well.
At least they weren't like fake, and then it like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'd rather have someone come and like be weird, so you know like shit's not cool, than be cool and then
well, my thing is too is like if I don't like somebody, like it's, you know, it's just like very apparent, you know what I mean? Like I don't like when people don't like someone, or if like people are just like, and you know they like don't like let you know. Exactly. It's like I'd rather just know, and then like just so you don't have to like be around that person.
Yeah.
But like with me, like if I don't like somebody, like I'll just
You just say it.
like, hey, I don't like you that much.
Well, we've talked about this before. Like when people ask you, like, what's your opinion on this person? Honestly, here in LA, it makes sense to be really hesitant to say what you actually think.
Yeah.
Because it's gonna get right back to that person.
Yeah, for sure.
And it can fuck up opportunities.
Yeah.
It can make things harder to like go do stuff if people know how you truly feel. So you also have to like bottle it up sometimes, which probably isn't the healthiest thing to do.
It also makes for great content, though.
It does make for great fucking content.
You know?
Yeah, a little content whores.
He's business mindset.
He is, dude. He's the most. Yeah. The content whore.
What do you mean? You can't be in the drama now. You have a girl.
I'm not in the drama. I'm only in the drama if somebody's coming for my neck. 'Cause I talk a lot of shit, you know.
He can also say anything he wants and know that he's on camera, and he's just got like normal stuff going on off camera.
Yeah.
Which is, I think, is a bigger advantage versus someone like us who is, you know, where it's like a mix of both worlds. You can completely disconnect who you are off camera and be like with who you are on camera. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah, it's definitely harder now.
Did you ever worry about like your girlfriend's like popping on Instagram?
Yeah.
She's super famous. Like just all the attention that she gets as well.
I mean, I see it. It's wild. Like some of the DMs she gets from like people.
Like some like crazy verified people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some crazy like girls and guys. Like.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Is that like easy to deal with? Because obviously you guys, I'm sure, trust each other, but like that's still like hard, you know?
Nah, it's whatever. I'm not like I'm not crazy about like the DM sliding or like the social media like on the phone type of thing. Well, I get weird about it in person. Like if you know what I mean. If like when we go out, like
the best one is like when someone just like blatantly flirts with your girlfriend, like right in front of your face.
Has that happened? Like what?
Yeah.
Like, what's the story?
Sure,
like what's going down?
You're dropping names? No,
Drop them.
Well, you can drop a name. You can drop a name just so we know, and we'll just bleep it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. If you say like Luke bleep this, he'll bleep it.
Beep.
Nah, dude, a kid. Okay, cool. You gotta tell me. You gotta bleep it though.
Yeah.
We look at
Well, it'll just help.
We swear we'll beep it.
Help us.
All right, so dude, I'll tell you guys on both of them. Well, one of the before I get into who hits it on our person, bro, wants to fuck Carly so bad, so bad.
That's huge.
Wants it, and I'm like, yeah,
Yes!
Like, I can't like
you can leverage.
It's flattering at a
this,
certain
This
level.
is huge for you,
right.
This is
So
a
like
big
I need to
opportunity.
wedge myself in the middle of that somehow.
Yeah.
But no, that's one that's like not even just like a DM once, like consistent, constant.
What are the
communication.
DMs like? Like, hey, let's hook up, or is it like, yo, we gonna hang out?
Like definitely like sexual, like gets hot, like they talk about like, oh, do this, like late night drunk like hit ups.
Really?
And that's where like I don't give like it's a girl, so like I don't know. I'm not.
So see, that's also that just brings a whole nother question to the
It's
table.
like a childhood like
yeah. But she was on all the shows and all the like not spoiling anything. Okay, it's not fucking Jesse or something, but
it's fucking
it's on
Charlie.
London Tips.
It's Charlie from Good Luck Charlie. God damn it.
It's That's a Raven.
Yeah, she's 18.
No, but so because I saw this question the other day, like, do people get jealous if like, or is it cheating if a straight girl gets with a girl while she's in a relationship with a guy?
Clara says yes, 100%.
Wait, say it again.
Is it cheating if a straight girl, so it'd be like your girlfriend in this, gets with a girl?
Like she hooks up with, and
You
bleep
think
that,
so?
but
Isn't that my fucking question? Answer?
Carly thinks it is. Like Carly's saying like
it's cheating if you did
Yeah.
that. Okay.
but it is different because I don't know.
What if you watch one of her movies before she goes out, and then she goes out and meets up with her, right? Come on, dude.
No, because it's weird because I tell her like, yeah, like you're chilling, but like she will be like, no, because I like wouldn't want you to like hook up with a dude, and I was like you don't really have to work, like you know.
Yeah, that's
but it is different because girls, I don't know, it just is different. Like
if John Stamos hits you up, right, and goes, dude, I want to fuck you, bro, Joey.
Yeah.
And your girlfriend's like, do it, Joey.
like I
don't
would
know.
like I wouldn't do it, but like fuck, if John Stamos hit me, like I'd like probably flirt with him.
Yeah, for sure.
But it, like
For shits and gigs.
Like
You're up
like
for
we're
her house,
having
dude.
a conversation with John Stamos, like
It
like,
is weird, and it's actually almost impossible to describe because it doesn't actually, like, once you like start thinking about it, it doesn't actually make sense on like why. But like in your mind, you're like, yeah, I don't really see a problem with it. Like, you know, it's kind of hot. Like, but like that's not really how it should be.
Also, a situation that pretty much no one can relate to, but it is like a unique position that you're now
weird
in.
situation
Yeah.
that I'm living in.
Who's the other person? We'll bleep this too.
I mean, this one isn't as big of a deal, and I don't really think he means like harm by it or anything. But everywhere, and I like kind of like I don't really know him, but like
David Dobrik.
no, Austin Mahone. Every time we go out and see him out, he goes straight for Carly, which like I see it. I guess it's like a compliment, like it's whatever, and he doesn't get like too crazy with it. But like, I mean, bro, Austin Mahone's a stud. Like that's like
Dude,
someone I should.
Austin
be like,
Mahone. I was pretty drunk the other night, and I saw Austin Mahone, and I didn't like realize I was like kind of like memeing on him, but I apparently I was, and I was like, no fucking way.
Yeah,
It's Austin Mahone. It's Pitbull feature Austin Mahone. Because like I had met him before, and he's homies with like guys that I'm friends with.
Yeah.
And like those two guys were there. And like, you know, I was just like joking around.
Yeah.
But I didn't actually like realize like the scope of like what I was saying. But I was like, it's Pitbull feature 100 million streams on Spotify, Austin Mahone.
Yeah.
And like he was just kind of like, yeah, dude. Yeah, you know, you like kind of like getting like,
Yeah.
like, I don't know,
It's like fucking fan.
embarrassed.
I feel like he knows your face.
I was not. What?
Does he know
I feel
your
like he
face?
knows your face.
I don't know. It was pretty funny.
See,
Definitely
why
seen
the
the
fuck is
Facebook.
Cody Cole yelling this shit at me right now?
Not to say that, bro. It's just
I don't know. It was funny because then my friend Johnny was telling me the next day. He's like, dude, you were really going in on Austin Mahone, man. I'm like, didn't even try to. I just thought it was a joke.
So how does he come up to it? What kind of events is this like happen?
Happens all the time. Like I see Hyde, Miami. We were in Miami. That's when we first like met him, and up to her, and I was like, whatever, like okay, cool. Like he doesn't really know. But then like we've seen him like multiple places around, like Hyde or like the fair. Went to the fair like but it's like every time, and it's not like honestly, it's like whatever. Like I'm not about to be like freaking out about that, but like it's just like funny because I see. But at the same time, it's like okay, like bro, Austin Mahone's Austin Mahone, and like he can be fucking bad bitches, so like he's a stud. Like it's like a compliment.
It's a compliment for sure.
And it's not like I don't really think he like know each other. Like I see him around, like we like dab each other. We don't really know each other, but like so I guess if I was him and in the same position, I'd probably do the same thing. Like not really give a fuck.
Yeah.
But like it is funny. It's like consistent. Like he definitely
Goes up
thinks
every
she's
single
hot,
time.
which is like
What does your girlfriend think about it? Does she like ignore it? Goes, that's not happening, or is it like
she know like we've talked about it. And she's like I know. Like every time she's like I don't have his number. Like I didn't get like his number. We don't follow each other or anything. It's nothing like that. It's just every time we see him out, he goes up to her like
yeah?
and
That's
it's just-
hilarious.
Yeah, and she's like nah, like whatever. You don't have to worry about it.
Let me ask you the hard hitting question, right?
Oh.
Situation. You guys are both, you know, in a relationship for, you know, years and years, and you guys have that situation where Austin's coming up. You have like Bleep coming up to you, right? That person we're talking about. Would you ever be like, three of us, bring him in, we bring that person in, and we do it together, and we can be solid as a triangle versus like
We're talking male or female individual.
both. We're both.
Definitely can't be fucking my girlfriend with another dude.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
Carly says all the time.
With-
She says it on
with no one.
podcasts like all the time. Like she's like, in like a year, if like someone, she says she has to pick who she is, but she's down.
Dude, let's go.
Dude, that's lit.
That's lit,
sick.
right?
That's so
Achievement.
cool.
Yeah.
But
Which is like weird, puts me in a weird spot, right? Like, would you like? Have you ever had a threesome with your girlfriend?
All I know is that I feel
Me
like there's gonna be a little bit
personally-
of problems afterwards.
Right.
There's
A
gonna be,
problem.
like,
No, definitely.
You were staring at her too long.
You were
Bro.
you touching her way too long, bro.
Bro.
What
Ain't,
happened?
Like too
Bro.
much attention. Like, there's
bro, girls
no,
get
like,
jealous of like literally shit that's like not even a
You're
thing.
telling me, bro.
Like literally
She's
not
like-
even a thing.
Look, she's looking. She's pissed already.
Like yeah, girls get jealous. Like girls get jealous about shit that like they would. It's impossible to explain.
Nah,
Girls
I
are
don't even
fucking
wanna get
ridiculous.
into it.
But so you have to pick a guy to bring into your threesome. Who is it? Who's the guy? Any
No,
guy.
we've also had this conversation where
Any
it's
guy.
like,
And you have
there's
to
like
pick.
some passes, like
Yeah.
you know what I mean. There's always some passes, like, and she was like, because I forget who did I bring up? Oh, like Kardashians or something. She was like, oh my god, like you would fuck him. I'm like, yeah,
Yeah.
and I'm like, I hope like I will get a pass for that one. She's like, okay, then like I get a pass if like Bieber wants to, and I was like,
Yeah.
yes, I'll high five you on the way to Bieber's crib, like.
That's fair. You gotta
That'd
have
be
like
so
the
sick.
passes for each other. I mean, is there? You're just start getting like specific, like yeah, but what about my hometown friend Johnny?
No, yeah.
Wait, but she's like, wait. Like, what about this one? You're like, yeah, no, that's.
It has to be like able to tell the story, but then that's also easy to say, and then when it actually comes down to
well,
it,
and
would
it's just
I-
like,
would I actually be like that chill with like
Like
Brad Pitt, like Bieber, whoever,
Yeah.
like,
low
piping
key,
my
when you
girl.
think about it, like fuck that, they get everything they want. Like
Exactly,
why did they get
fuck
my
that.
girl? Like fuck that.
Well, it's more like he's benefiting from it too. He's technically Eskimo Brothers with Justin Bieber.
Fuck
yeah,
that.
bring it straight to a podcast. We'd air it out.
Oh, 100%.
That was so lit. Being Eskimo Bros with Justin Bieber would be. Well, I came up with this. I came up with this app idea the other day. It was like a couple months ago, but it was. It's kind of a fucked up app. What?
You gotta say it like, but like don't say it too much because you don't want people stealing your idea.
I don't
Yeah,
go- I don't-
IP, dude,
I don't
intellectual
go for it.
Are you
property.
actually thinking about coming out with this one?
No.
Just say it, then say
Oh, I
trademark
thought it was
after.
gonna be good.
No. I mean, no, it's a great app, but I would never.
It's
actually
in
come out with it.
development.
But so the app is pretty much after you fuck someone, you guys like verify that you guys fucked, like you guys like become like friends on this app, right? And then it attaches you to the list of Eskimo Bros or Eskimo sisters that you have.
On the blockchain.
Who's willing to like actually put their shit out like that?
I don't know, but people put their shit out everywhere.
Dude, girls have showed me, this one girl that I know showed me an alphabetical list of these names, and she tried to make out with somebody in every single, like, starting with every single name in the alphabet. Like, she has, like, a Zeke for a Z, right? And she
think-
doesn't have an X yet.
We know the same. We're talking about the same girl.
Yeah, we're talking about the exact same girl. But isn't that interesting? Like, people keep track of that, and they're willing to show
Does
that
she
out.
watch? Is she gonna know?
No, she
No,
won't get this
she-
far in the podcast. She's also one of my friends. So yeah,
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, I saw that. That was interesting to me. I've never seen that before. Right? I don't know. People are willing to air it out.
Yeah, that's why.
Have you ever been fucking someone and called them the wrong name?
Yeah, for sure. No, or like just not say the name at all, like, or like finesse, like looking at their, I don't know,
Like their,
phone or
what,
something.
name tag or something?
Yeah, looking at their name tag. No, I mean, not like no, definitely has happened a good amount of times. Not like one specifically that I can. It always happens when you're drunk. Like you just don't know like what's going on.
The worst is when you like wake up in the morning and you like roll over and you're like, what the fuck? How that you're like, what the?
Does that happen to you?
Oh, like there's times I like roll over in the morning. I'm like, how the fuck did this happen?
Post
You're like,
nut clarity is definitely a thing.
oh,
It's
dude,
really
for sure,
definitely
bro.
a thing.
If you don't really love someone, yeah, it's so a thing.
Two girls that I know, he knows them too, but we went to like Korean barbecue, and it was just like they're completely platonic, right? I'm just friends with them, and I've known them, one of them since like high school, and they're friends. But I was explaining to them post-nut clarity because they didn't seem to fully understand the concept, and I was like, it's like, to be frank with you, it's right after you are done, they literally do not want to see you whatsoever and feel disgusted in both themselves that they just like, fuck this and I'm out. And it's, unless they fully love you, they're always going to feel that way because it's something chemical. And they look at me and go, oh no. And they're like thinking back to all these like hookups. I'm like, Post-nut clarity is
That's
the most real thing in the world.
You went deep, like disgusted with myself. Like sometimes it's not like
And not that crazy. It's more of like
disgusted with them and myself.
Do you remember in like middle school or high school and shit when you'd be like watching porn, you like didn't know like what post-nut clarity was yet?
Yeah.
And you're like, dude, what the fuck am I watching?
like, I'm an animal.
No, bro. You'd be like the shit would like still be like playing on your phone. You'd be like, you'd be like cleaning shit up, and like you like didn't know like what post-nut clarity was, and you're like, dude, what the fuck am I watching, bro?
It's like anxiety. You're just like, no. That's when you're just like disgusted with yourself. You're like fucking. You're like just discovered beating off. You're like trying to get like kitchen utensils involved. You're like putting shit in a microwave.
Kitchen
like,
utensils? What fucking kitchen utensils are you using? Forks and
done
knives?
that?
Not get like fucking banana peels and shit.
Have you ever fucked a fruit?
Have I ever fucked a like definitely you've used like a lot, like I don't know, where you're like just discovering like what the hell's going on, like you're home alone, like
But you've had sex with a fruit like from a tree.
banana tree maybe.
How do you
banana
have sex
peel.
with a banana? Oh, did you
Like
like wrap it around
yeah.
your dick?
Yeah,
Did it feel good?
I don't remember
Because
I think I put it in
honestly-
the microwave.
Because
What?
I hate the feel of like how banana peel feels on like your hands.
Do you like the way like vagina feels on your hands?
Yeah, but I mean, there's a very distinctive difference between vagina and banana.
Is it?
It's so different. It has to
Banana
be.
peel? Nah, not if you put it in the microwave.
Is that the difference? You got to put it in the how long? 30 seconds?
Yeah, 30 seconds.
Wait, don't bananas blow up in the microwave?
No, you ate the banana already. It's just a peel.
Yeah.
And then what does it do? It creates like a
Oh,
different.
you thought I was fucking a banana?
That's what I'm saying. Well, so first I thought you were sticking the banana in your ass.
Nah, it's hollow.
the peel is
Yeah.
hollow, and you're inserting it into
Yeah.
the peel. Right. It's like a Curious George, but like when he gets like a teenager.
Dude,
right?
that's-
more like Mario Kart. Like,
Dude, that's like a 5-minute ordeal that you had to like orchestrate. Okay, I'm going to use this banana
bro,
to
horny
masturbate
out of
with.
your mind, like 13 years old, like ready to rock and roll.
Yeah, but you could have already found a video already, got comfortable like that. As this goes limp.
yeah, exactly. Video get comfortable.
Has your phone? Has your
You
phone
gotta keep
ever-
it spicy when you're like a 13-year-old virgin. Like, how do you gotta keep your sex life like spicy? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, your sex life with your hand. Have you ever been jerking off and your phone dies?
Dude.
And you're worried that when it turns.
to be honest, dude, I don't really watch porn.
But like you had, like I'm not talking about like now. I'm talking about like old times.
Not, dude. Like oh shit. Oh, I guess I would still have that on my phone too. But nah, I don't think that's happened to me.
It's
Or
weird
straight imagination.
because you have so you have two roads that you can go down.
Yeah.
You can either just tap into the imagination, see what happens, or you can just get up from wherever you are and just go on with your day.
you're not a quitter though.
But that's the thing. So sometimes you're like, okay, I'm kind of over this, bro. But sometimes you're like, oh yeah, let's dive into the archives and see what happens. But yeah, I don't know. It's an interesting thing that happens. It happens once in a blue moon. But yeah, when your phone dies or you're jerking off, woo, interesting one. And the thing is like
I feel like he's
happened to you
thinking
more
of a
than once?
story right now
it's
in his
happening.
head.
It's happening. Oh, I used to have an
Yeah,
old
but-
ass iPhone,
Yeah,
and like
I
my
mean,
phone
like,
like
yeah.
died like 50%.
What happened to you, Chris?
Dude, and I was like, phone dying while watching porn is like a common problem back then. I feel like I happened to me several times.
Yeah.
My phone just died. I'm like,
Well, because
fuck,
my phone would
where's
die.
my
My
charger?
phone used to die
You gotta
like
go to your
30%.
laptop.
Cause yeah, with the iPhone 6, the iPhone 6 batteries were shit after a while.
So bad, bro.
So poop.
They left me stranded so many times.
Dude, are you okay? Continuing on after jerking off into bananas, are you doing any other shows after? Like, is that what you're trying to do? What's the move now?
No,
Other than
definitely.
social media, obviously.
So, yeah, right now I guess it's just capturing. Dude, by the way, like TikTok is pissing me the fuck off.
It
I
sucks.
literally
It
get
does.
community guidelines.
They're
like,
banning everyone right now,
fucking
bro.
day.
What? Dude,
They're super understaffed right now because everyone that they hired were being underpaid supposedly,
quit.
and they all quit. So they're all relying on the algorithm and reports by viewers. You can't do shit.
That's fucked, dude. I literally have been, and it's like sucks right now. It's so important for me to like be posting every day, if not multiple times a day. Like
Yeah.
right now when the show just came out, and it's like I literally been able to post probably a total of 4 days in the past 2 weeks. Like I've
Really?
been, dude. I do like a TikTok in bed just with my shirt off, like not even showing like my nipples, bro. Like, and I'll get flagged community guidelines.
Not even a
and then-
nip slip,
No, not even a nip slip.
and they'll take you down.
Blocked.
That's fucked. And you got girls on there that showing their ass, but like it's
Shaking
okay as
ass.
long as they're in front of a pool.
I've seen vagina on TikTok. Like I have at a million likes.
I've
Vagina,
seen-
a full, like not even
Million
just.
likes.
Oh yeah, that's like maybe a vagina. Like I'm like yeah, that's full on. That's just
Pussy slip.
no, not even a slip. It was just full on pussy.
Oh shit.
Sometimes
There's
you'll
also
see
moms
something-
that breastfeed on TikTok. Have you guys seen that on
Yeah,
your For You
I've
page?
seen plastic
Just
surgery.
bitch,
What?
or just kids sucking nipples on TikTok. If you look up
watch that.
like, there's
Breastfeeding
titties.
TikTok. You guys are on breastfeeding TikTok?
Oh, I have an interesting For You page.
Come golf and breastfeeding.
It happens.
So you're getting taken down all the time.
Yeah,
it's mostly
all
for
the
like
time. And no, I commented back to like one of my boys literally like posted something and he was like, oh, like that's beef. And I literally commented back, big beef. And that's what I'm banned for right at the moment for like a week.
well, you can't post for a week.
Big beef. Well,
Wow.
it doesn't even give me. You guys might maybe check it out after. Like you guys are more experienced with me, but like Markel was looking at it. Like literally, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, dude. Because you can go to people for YouTube. You can go to people for
Yeah.
Instagram. TikTok just isn't at that point
Yeah.
yet. It's too new that there's no people you can go to.
No, I try to whatever.
Yeah.
Or
I was trying to work with
review it
Netflix,
or
right?
whatever.
Maybe they have like connections there too.
Maybe I should probably reach out to somebody.
I mean,
Yeah.
Netflix would probably actually help you out with it because they'd be like, "Yo, we want to get more
Yeah.
exposure for the
Mhm.
show
Seriously.
and shit."
Yeah.
Yeah, going back to that. No, I mean, definitely in the future, I'd love to be on another Netflix show, obviously in good contact with them, good relationships with all those producers and everything. That'd be sick. I'm not really allowed to do another show that's really anything like Too Hot to Handle for like a year.
Non-compete.
But they can give you permission. Like if I was like, can I go on like Wildin' Out or like some shit?
Mhm.
They're like, yeah, you can do that. Would love to do that. Like I love hopping on podcasts, honestly.
Yeah.
So I was like,
Well, this has
yo,
been fun. Like normally we prepare a little bit better than we did today, so I'm really glad that you were actually interesting to talk to.
Yeah.
Because
Appreciate it.
yeah, no, it was quite the. We were like, oh shit, we got a podcast coming up. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's easy when the person's interesting and like can actually talk, opposed to like if we like
we
actually
just
have
like
to,
go off the energy and we're able to
Yeah.
go on topic to topic and
Yeah.
it's very natural, right? It doesn't feel like we're hitting bullets.
Yeah.
For sure. And you guys are dope too. Like
Yeah.
this
Thank
situation,
you.
this situation you guys have going on right now.
Thank you.
Honestly, haven't watched a full podcast of yours yet, but now I will.
Yeah.
And
Well, I haven't watched the episode of your fucking.
so we're even. So we're even.
I recommend the two-turn Tony.
Yeah, two
I
turn Tony
recommend
was fun.
If you listen to Jazzy
Phase
too.
Rug and Harry Jazzy. Yeah.
Yeah, face
Jazzy
Rug.
was on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thought Bryce
that
Hall
was
was
a
pretty
good
good too.
Phase Hall was
And you
really
got to come
good.
get fucked
That's
up with us.
Yeah,
That's-
if you're down, let's do
that's
something
a-
this weekend.
that's
There's
You
a-
got my
Yeah.
number now.
That's
so
a great
definitely.
podcast. Introduction to what we are like on the other side of podcasting.
Yeah, when the mics turn
We'll
off.
vlog it. You guys vlog?
Yeah.
You
That-
vlog?
It's like we vlog, but we don't vlog the 88% of what
I
we
look
do
like a
on the
horrible-
other side.
I look
You
like
can't. You guys can't be drinking and shit.
Yeah, we can't do that.
I mean,
can't
we do
drink.
though. Most of our
we do,
vlogs are just
bro.
us getting plastered, like if we're doing like drinking challenges and stuff like that. But it's part of like we'll do like we did a beer Olympics, right? It was like
Yeah.
Sway House
Oh, such a
versus
good
Sync
video.
House versus like a couple other
Yeah.
houses, and it was like a drinking competition where we have to like do all these obstacles, and we would drink in there. But our main thing is like this, right?
Yeah.
So it's not natural to be vlogging all the time, although
Yeah.
we want to.
Yeah, I also look like such an idiot on like our last few vlogs. Like I don't even know. Like just the clips that we've gotten have literally just been me like just
He's giggling.
no, just so shit faced. Like this kid literally fell down an entire hill, and like he had to get carried back up. He was blacked out,
Oh, that was you?
fell asleep in a car.
Yeah, you heard that part of the
Blacked
episode?
out down at Bryce's party?
Bryce's party. I had
That
to
was you?
go down and
Your
rescue
phone
this
and shit
kid.
was there the next day?
Yep, that was him.
You're such a quiet fucker. You get blacked
Yeah,
out.
that was him. That was him. So, like, that doesn't even get captured. But of course, me, like, stumbling in after the Uber, like, jumping in my bed, getting all stoked, like, just shit faced, like, that gets put in.
Or after the day after his 21st birthday, upstairs we go up to his room, and he comes down, storming down, yells at all of us, goes, "Who left shit on my chair?" And we're like, "What? Like your clothes and stuff?" He goes, "No, human shit."
Yeah.
We're like, "What?"
Somebody
His-
pooped in my chair.
Dude, Chris, it was you. You pooped in your
I
chair.
didn't
bro.
poop in my chair. Somebody pooped in my
There
chair. It was 50-50.
His office
Me then?
chair.
I wasn't there. I got a phone call. I was like, what the
Well, he was blaming her at first, and I was like, "Clara would never do that."
I didn't blame her. I said because she was in the room with me where I was asleep. So if somebody came and shat, she probably was the only person to know. It may be me, but I'm just saying that I don't.
It's her.
I've checked everywhere. I've checked both. Like I literally I checked all my clues. I checked every pants I wore that day, every
have
underwear
cameras?
I wore
We
that
don't.
day.
Oh, you
dude, no. If we had cameras in this house, oh my
We
god.
wouldn't be living here. Our landlord would kick us out.
Yeah.
What? No, you got to put your own cameras up.
Oh,
Dude, we
true.
actually
Yes.
should do that. We got to put a camera in that fucking lawn.
We've had an Xbox taken.
the amount of
and,
the amount of bodies that have been.
laptop.
Oh, stolen from you?
Yeah,
We've
it's
had
fucked.
we've hosted a bunch of parties.
Why don't you guys got to hide your shit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we do, but
The issue is that
Nathan
like
doesn't.
people invite everyone over, and then like half of us will be like watching Netflix on like the couch, and then we'll like go to like another room or shit, and then just
Waves.
huge waves of people will like flow in, and we're like, whoa, whoa, whoa! All right, let's turn
in your
up.
rooms and shit.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah.
people are shitty.
Yeah.
people
Missing
shitty.
opportunity.
People
Literally.
shit on Chris's chair.
People are literally shitty.
Yeah, that room was disgusting.
All right, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed that episode. All of Joey's links are going to be linked down below. Go follow him on everything. Yeah, go check it out. And follow us on Instagram. And then also listen to us on Spotify and our podcast.
And send us sync helps too.
Yep.
TheSyncPodcast1@gmail.com. Just tell us your problems and we'll help you out.
TheSync Podcast1@gmail.com. We'll see you guys next time. Peace out, guys. Peace.
Woo!